plan.
The urban form of Berlin Hauptstadt was supported by 4 ideas. The concept of mobility, derived from observation of movement patterns and which is at the root of our work on urban structuring. The inverted profile developing out of the realization that pyramidal density patterns of city is too banal, outdated both by the size of city and by the means of which people wish to move about. Ideas to do with growth and change held in common with close friends of Team 10, to do with how we wish to occupy cities and what kind of places would suit our needs best. The need for green zones in cities, a constant theme running through the theoretical works of most urban idealists. Exact form these should take and how to support the whole is a matter of form giving, responding to, and reflecting the lifestyle of a culture.
In the Berlin Hauptstadt, our collaborator was Peter Siegmund, whose hand can be seen in many of the perspectives and in the most detailed axonometrics. It was a very simple plan in which the dominating idea was to give the motorist and the pedestrian equal rights to freedom of movement and freedom of access, a freedom communicated by the buildings themselves. In the main shopping zone, there are 2 interrelated systems of movement. The various urban forms have 2 interrelated aesthetics. The pedestrian. And in the 20s, in the heroic period of modern architecture, the models, the prototypes developed on the continent for a simple, clean, sun-giving architecture are now being built in England in the 60s. What we have now is people living in these clean, sun-drenched boxes with fitted carpets inside and vandalism outside. The 10-metre level of the upper platform is established by that of the level of the S-Bahn, and this platform grows down the old main spine of the economic city, down the Friedrichstrasse, and runs south of the historic buildings along the Unter den Linden, expands into a net, knitting the whole triangular zone between the old diagonal roads radiating northwest and northeast from the Marienplatz. The platform net within this triangular area forms elongated enclosures, clustering along the Friedrichstrasse with less elongated enclosures elsewhere, such enclosures being allocated to specific use and given a specific shape for that use. Those nearest the outside of the shopping zone are more especially differentiated. The fashion district, the entertainment district, flower garden, flower market, which is a glass-covered place, and at the bottom, at the southernmost point of the triangle, foot of the Friedrichstrasse, the platform net terminates the ice with a helicopter station with all its attendant facilities. Except in these special areas, the usual use of the whole triangle is commercial. Shops, restaurants, cinemas, with gaps through from one enclosure to another. And although the platform is shown as being 3 floors high, this is a nominal. For most big shops, we tend to have only one high floor and perhaps a basement for servicing.
The urban forms of Hauptstadt Berlin had as their basis the idea of absolute maximum mobility, achieved by a layered movement pattern separating the various means of movement. In this case, it's difficult to pull apart.